A member of the Jewish community here in Lubbock says while the attacks are thousands of miles away, the fear she feels here hits very close to home.
KCBD News Channel 11's Brittany Crittenden joins us in the studio now with how she is working to support her family and friends in this challenging time. Brittany?
Well, Karen and Abner, Rabbi Carla Finvez says she and many people she knows have friends and family who live in Israel. Their immediate response was to make sure they were okay, but there are also fears for their own safety here at home.
This kind of systematic door-to-door targeting of Jews, not just Israelis. And I think that is where our fear is really sitting.
Finvez is the rabbi for the congregation Shereth Israel, the only synagogue in Lubbock. She says the unexpected and systematic nature of this attack by Hamas makes it feel different, especially during one of her faith's most joyous holidays and on the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War.
Those two made it even more emotional and fearful.
She says some in her community are still learning about family and friends who have died or been captured.
We've been praying so much for comfort for each other and safety for those in Israel, but particularly for the freeing of the captives, especially the young children and the elderly.
In the last few years, incidences of anti-Semitic violence have increased across the country. But she says the Jewish community in Lubbock is proud to live here for many generations.
But I do think there's an increased sense of vulnerability, a sense that how secure are we? How do we need to protect ourselves? And our children.
She's working to support her congregation who may be asking those questions.
Some support in how to talk about this with neighbors, colleagues, just others in the community who may not quite be able to appreciate the complexity of our community's response to what's happened in the last few days.
She says empathy goes a long way. Finvez encourages you to be careful about sharing violent videos that could spur on violence and to vet your sources.
We all want to make sure that we're getting as accurate information as possible and that we're not spreading, false rumors.
Finvez says she hopes her children can one day live without the fear and insecurity to go anywhere in the world they want. For her, peace in Israel is a key part of that dream. Karen and Abner.